Hi, welcome to a new video. I'm Rachel from Rachel's Zoom Projects, and in this video we're gonna embroider these string bags. For this fabric I used a tearaway stabilizer. Make sure you place your hoop not too close to the edge, so that you can cut your bag out later. Make sure it's somewhat square or straight. You can also pre-cut your fabric, then make sure your hoop is in the middle. I do that by folding the edges towards each other on two sides, so it makes a cross in the middle. You can use the measuring sheet to make sure it's perfectly square. For the first bag I chose a line drawing of a lion because it suits the purpose of the bag. I like these line drawings. When you start embroidering, the machine first does a few stitches, then you have to trim away the beginning thread to go further. You can also skip this step, but you have to push a button, and I will explain that later in this video. Next we're gonna take a look at the fonts that are built in this machine. There are lots of nice ones. I'm using first this one and type in a name. Then when you can go next, you're getting into the menu. You can do all sorts of things like turning the word around like I'm doing here. You can also mirror it in two ways. Let's add another word to this text to complete the word. I'm going to use another font to make it a little bit more playful. So type in the word. I'm using all caps for this word. Then I want to turn it around as well. You can use the buttons down below. Oh, and if you go too far, go back, of course. You can also change the colors of the letters, all of the letters, if you want to, by clicking on the small cone button. You have to save your image before you embroider. You need to calibrate the arm, put on your embroidery ring so it can calibrate it. It can be a little bit difficult to slide it on, but it should slide on very easy. For the last one, we're going to do another line drawing again. You also have a lot of other options, of course. There are multiple built-in embroidery designs, and you also have the app, which you can find a lot more. But for this video I'm going to use the butterfly line drawing. For this one we're going to add some text too. So I chose a font, add the text, and then we need to move the text to the bottom. You can drag it. Oh, here I grabbed the butterfly. You can drag it, but you can also use the buttons down below to do it more precisely. It might take a while to set it to the right position. You can also, of course, change the colors of the design for each and every step. Then I'm going to click this button so I don't have to trim the start of my embroidery design, and I can just embroider the whole thing and trim afterwards. This is the first one with all the letters on it. Then we have the lion. What I did wrong here is I did put my hoop the wrong way in, so now it's upside down, but I don't really mind. It's just for my kids so they can recognize what's inside. This is a lion's puzzle, so they can see that. And I wait and make this one with the image and letters. So that's the end result. Maybe if I would do this one again, I would place the embroidery a little bit lower on the back, but I think for the purpose of this, it's fine.